Let's talk about some of the lovely accessories that you have to go with your Thermomix. First one I'm going to start talking about is the measuring cup, or the MC. It fits into the lid and it's secured in by two little prongs that actually go through the hole. You'll notice where they line up by the small point at the top. So you just tilt them in and out to get them into the lid, like so. You usually cook with the measuring cup on, or the MC on, most of the time, but sometimes the recipe will ask you to either leave the measuring cup off and you just have a lot more steam coming out, or you will be asked to put the splash guard on, like so, and when you turn the Thermomix on, the arms will lock over it and it will be locked into place. This is your splash guard. Then, sometimes the recipe might ask you to pop your simmering basket on the top. So that's what that looks like. And that will just allow steam to escape without any spluttering happening. So it keeps everything nice and neat and minimises, again, needing to do any unnecessary cleaning. So that's popping the simmering basket on top. Sometimes a recipe might say to remove your MC and help the stirring with the aid of your spatula. So when it says insert spatula, they are only ever talking about this Thermomix spatula, not any one, because you have this part here that means that you can actually insert into the Thermomix while it's blending, help stir or get rid of an air pocket without any risk of ever touching the blades. So that's basically how the lid function will work. If you take the lid off, you'll notice you've got the blades on the inside, and with the blades you can sometimes attach your butterfly whisk. So the butterfly whisk is used for whipping, blending, all things like making butter, whipping cream, meringue, and sometimes for really delicate dishes, because it actually just protects the meat or rice, if in the case of risotto, from actually coming into contact with the blades. So to pop on your on butterfly whisk, you look at your blades and you'll notice that you've got two that sit along the base, and you've got two that are higher, and then you've got, out of those two blades, one that has a dip at the bottom and one that has a high point. So looking at yours now, see the two that sit along the base, the two upper ones, one that dips down and one that goes up. That is the one you want to look for when you're inserting your butterfly whisk. And you want to pop it on the left-hand side of that high blade. And then that's pretty much how that goes. And once it turns on, it will engage nicely and secure into place. If sometimes there's a fair bit of food in here and it's a little bit hard to see, just do your best, pop it in and then turn towards whichever blade you think you've got, but that's their best shot. Okay, butterfly whisk. Important thing to remember, if, for example, you ever want to just whack some cream in and whip cream really quickly, which is so easy to do, never go above speed 4. Okay, so just think butterfly, 4 wings, speed 4. It is written on there, but it's tiny. But whatever you do, just remember that speed 4 is your max manual setting for this. Okay, so when we talked about the simmering basket before, yes, it is really good for helping steam escape when you're cooking, but its main function is to actually cook. And it sits into the bowl. This is called a bowl. Don't call it a jug. That's just my thing. So simmering basket sits in like this. And what it's really, really good for is the most perfect rice you will ever get. So I do all of my grains inside the simmering basket, be it quinoa, being millet, lentils, boiled eggs. Please look up all of these, because you will get these items cooked absolutely perfectly every time. So you would just pop your rice in here, you would have your water in here, you can put in coconut cream, you can pop in turmeric, and you just get this beautiful, fluffy, cooked rice. Okay, so to remove the basket, obviously it's not hot now, so it's nice and easy, but if it's full of food and it's hot, you have this really handy little hook on the base of your spatula to hook into a hole that you'll see on your simmering basket to lift it out. So there you've got your use of the spatula and your use of the simmering basket. Final thing is your varoma, and your varoma sits on the lid without the measuring cup, like so. And this is used for layering cooking, steaming at the top and sauteing or casseroling or any type of cooking at the bottom. So you'll have your Varoma dish where you can actually layer into. You may use this depending on how many layers you want. This is the Varoma tray and this is your Varoma lid. After you've finished your cooking and you remove the lid, always remove it away from yourself because you're cooking with steam and it's hot. Be careful. Pop this down on the bench. This now becomes the tray for the base of your Varoma. So you can sit like that. This doesn't get hot, so you're good to go to lift it straight off. And then you've got all of your beautiful food laid along there. Please look up multi-level cooking or steaming in your Cookie-Doo account because you'll be thrilled with how much you can actually make so quickly and so healthily with these accessories. See you soon for more.